Welcome back, Tigers, to another weekly Tiger Pause. I'm Callie Murphy.
And I'm Darnica Bowen. This past Friday, the UWA volleyball team had their senior night.
We will have more on that story, but first.
This past Saturday was UWA's second preview day of the fall semester. It was the largest preview day in recent history. However, the Tigers lost to Valdosta State. Dee was there to capture the action.
The Tigers fell short during their last conference game of the season. Valdosta State improved to 5-2 in conference play, while UWA dropped to 6-2 in conference play. But they still may have a chance to be in the playoffs. Even though they lost their 5-game winning streak, there were still some outstanding players. Seth Knotts blocked VSU's punt, helping Marcus Grade return it for 27 yards. And Austin Grammer scored on a 10-yard run. Rashad Lee and LaKendrick Thomas both rushed for 101 yards. The Tigers will play their last home game on November 12th at 2 o'clock against Malone University. I'm Dee Williams, Studio 96.
Thanks, Dee. Last week, UWA's Campus Activities Board brought another event to campus featuring comedian Eric O'Shea. Kylie was there to catch all the laughs. Kylie?
On Thursday, UWA's Campus Activities Board held an event at Lyon Hall Auditorium. Eric O'Shea, who is a comedian, brought lots of laughter to students on campus. For more upcoming events, go to our website at uwa.edu and look for the calendar. I'm Kylie Cook, Livingston, Alabama, Studio 96.
The presidential election wrapped up on Tuesday, and the students all over campus casted their votes for this year's candidates.
I spoke with 75 students about who they predict would be the next president. Out of the 75, 39 chose Hillary, 20 Trump, 16 undecided. I spoke with Tranquil Shepard, and this is what she had to say.
Voting is important because people have done too much. People have marched on women haven't always been able to vote, and women still don't have equal rights. So why not express your opinion and vote on who you believe it would be a better president, not even necessarily who would be a great president.
The unofficial poll mirrored the national popular vote. Hillary won with 233,000 more votes than Trump. The undecided students I spoke with leaned more to Hillary. Did you let your voice be heard on November the 8th? I am Darnica Bowen reporting for Studio 96. On Friday, the UWA volleyball team celebrated its senior players during the senior night game against Shorter. Audrey has more info about the game. Audrey?
The UWA volleyball team hosted Shorter University Friday, November 4th at Pruitt Gym. Before the game, the 4 seniors were honored for their accomplishments here at UWA. The first senior honored was Elizabeth Woodard, a right side hitter from Memphis, Tennessee. Woodard plans on graduating in spring with a degree in marketing. Next senior is Unisha Johnson, who's an outside hitter from San Antonio, Texas. Johnson will also graduate in the spring with a degree in biology comprehensive. The third senior being honored is Callie Murphy, who is the setter for the Tigers from Linden, Michigan. Murphy had her career high of 59 assists during her senior year. The last senior is Abigail Ames, a defensive specialist and libero from London, Ohio. Ames created a new career high for herself with a combined 20 digs against UAH. The Tigers fell short against the Falcons in the 5th set. So far, volleyball's record is 17-14 overall and 9-9 in conference. Volleyball will play their next game at Union November 10th. I'm Audrey Diekman from Studio 96.
UWA women's soccer fell 5-0 against West Florida over the weekend in the semifinals of the GSE tournament. The Tigers finished out their season with 11 wins, 7 losses, and 1 tie.
Also in sports news, UWA men's soccer won their 3rd consecutive Gulf South Championship over the weekend. After tying with West Florida, the Tigers poured through on penalty kicks and won the match 6-5. The team moved to 11, 6, and 2 for the season. Congrats to the team for their championship.
With the final home football game this weekend, let's go to Taylor to see what the weather has in store.
Thanks, Callie. We're finally starting to get some rain after our nearly month-long dry period with cloudy skies until Monday and a 20% chance of rain on Sunday. The highs will be in the low 70s with lows starting to dip down into the 40s. Saturday will be sunny with a high of 71 and a low of 43. You may want to bring along a coat to the UWA versus Malone football game. Back to you, Darnica.
Thanks, Taylor. That's all for this week's Tiger Pause.
Join us next week as we learn about the Great American Condom Giveaway sponsored by the Equality Alliance. I'm Callie Murphy.
And I'm Darnica Bowen, Studio 96.